I am back again with another video. Today is all about wearing cloth pads and how to wear them, what one's best for you, prices, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just going to get straight into it. Now, common question is which one would be the right one for me? And I guess that all depends on a personal preference. My favourite style is this one because I just find this part here gets the back and the front because I'm a all over bleeder rather than just a middle bleeder or black bleeder. But a lot of people prefer the rounded ones. You can also get the long rounded ones. There's various different sizes and styles that you could get, and honestly it's just a trial and error thing until you find the right one for you. As for how many you'll need, I recommend maybe getting, if you're starting for the first time, trying and getting maybe like 5 or even just one, just to try it out for a couple hours, see if you like it, start building up a collection. They're about $12 per one, but if you are like me and make your own, I spend maybe about $2 per pad, not even, I don't think. That's why I prefer to make my own, because they're way more cost efficient. Actually, this one has a stain on it. Way more cost efficient and way more just economically better, because you can pick and choose the materials you like, pick the absorbency you like, and just go with that. Now, another common question is, will they leak? And the answer is, if you get the right one for the absorbency, and you get the right one for your cycle, then no, they should not leak at all. A video will be coming up soon about that, about the differences between cloth pads and regular pads in the way of absorbencies. I have all of mine with just a regular absorbency, and even on my light days, on my heavy days, on any days, I find they're fine. I've never bled through one. I have bled to the back of one and off the back, but that's a whole different thing. I wasn't really wearing a long enough one for that. Then they don't smell is another thing, is because they're not pumped full of chemicals, they don't smell, and you just don't smell them unless you leave them for like a month and don't wash them. Then maybe they might get a bit of a pungent smell, but it should be fine. I find they're extremely comfortable. I find them a lot more comfortable than regular pads, just because like here on a regular pad would hurt your thigh, or it hurts my thighs, and gets a bit itchy and gross. But on here it's nice and soft. You can pick a top fabric, you can pick the bottom fabric, you can just make it all comfy. It just feels like a thicker pair of underwear, to be honest. But you get used to the thickness pretty quickly. But the thing is, they're not actually that thick. Like, that's how thin one is. And if I fold it in half, that's how thick it is. So they're really not that thick. That's probably my thickest one. I think my thinnest one could be this one, and that one's just incredibly thin. And I've never bled through any of them. They're comfortable, they're easy to get used to. In the way of changing one, I would change one maybe about the same as you change a regular pad, so maybe like every 4 to 6, stretch it to 8 if you want, hours. But because these don't have all the chemicals in them and they're good for you, you can actually wear these for long amounts of time. I've worn one for like 12 hours once, and I was really lazy and really sick, and I was fine. It was fine. It was on the last day, so it wasn't that much blood. So, but for me personally, I generally change them about every time I go to the bathroom, so maybe every like 4 hours, 6 hours. And I find that's a good time for me. It makes it pretty easy to handle and manage. And they work just like a regular pad. You can also get cloth liners, which are similar to this, but a little bit different. I actually don't own any of them. I'd like to one day, because I use the liners quite a bit, but I find that I could get away with just a regular. I use organic cotton liners, but you can definitely get cloth liners. You can get cloth supers, regulars, extra super maternity, anything that's needed. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to write anything in the comments that you'd like to see, and I will see you next week. Bye!